So obviously haven't done a little video in a little while. So doing it now. So where have I been? What have I been doing? So basically fuck all. And what I just want to sort of put across to people is like once you put in a lot of hard work, you can live a life like. So obviously I still work. I work in retail. I wish I didn't, because retail is shit and I don't like it. No, I don't think anyone that does the job likes the job. But what I'm getting at is with my business at the moment, the way it is I made a few financial decisions that have set me back to a point now that I'm paying back what I effectively paid for a long time ago, which isn't a bad thing, but it just means that I have not spent anything on my business apart from expenses wise for about 2 or 3 months now. But at the same time, it's such an amazing feeling to know that this business that I built from nothing at the end of 2023 has somehow managed to go, I've somehow managed to keep it going, and at the same time, without working on it, I'm doing bugger all at the moment. All my invoices are up to date. I don't source anything much at the moment. I've got my VA sourcing for me, but I'm not buying anything. I check on Seller Central for any issues or whatever, but besides that, I really haven't been doing anything working on my business wise. And the fact that it's still making money, still making profit, still fully functioning it's just such a freedom feeling. I'm not flexing on anyone here. Couldn't care less. If people in the comments think, oh, he's bigging up his revenue or whatever, I'm not. I'm just literally saying, once you put in a load of hard work and then you take a back seat, you stop putting in work, for example, or you take 2 weeks off, or if you're in my position and you've got to take a couple of months off, when you then take those months off, it's a really empowering feeling knowing that actually, yeah, I've put in a lot of hard work to get to where I am, and it's still moving on its own. So I just wanted to put this out there to anyone that's ever doubted themselves, not knowing where it's going to go. I would still class myself as a newbie, as someone that's quite small. I mean, it's not difficult to do Amazon. It's just finding the right things and not fucking yourself over in the process. But I 100% think, from my own experience now, you put in the hard work, and you can take a month off, you can take 2 months off. I mean, I'm not financially in a position where I would be able to stop work, for example, and just do FBA. But say I took this break at the same time, but 10 grand more or 20 grand more per month in sales, for example, then I'd be able to leave my job and then just do Amazon. But that's not the main focus of the video. The main focus of the video is, don't ever think about yourself just in the present, because you always got to think long term. I didn't think that when I'd have this sort of spend ban scenario, I didn't think that I'd be able to continue and the business would make money. I thought I'd really be struggling to get by each month, but actually that's not the case. It's very much the opposite. I'm able to carry on and move forwards with everything still, and everything's still working, still functioning in the background. This whole conversation came about because I took my mum out for a birthday meal, and we were sitting down, and she said, you haven't sent anything to the house recently, what's going on? And I said, well, first of all, obviously I use a prep center now, so stuff won't come to the house. And then she says, you just haven't spoken about it in general. I just said to her, yeah, I haven't been spending money. I haven't spent any money. Not much is going on with it at the moment. And obviously I had to explain why. And then, as a mum does, she, said, oh, if you ever need anything, you need to just ask. And I was like, yeah, I would do if it was personal, but it's not. Business is it's off of my back sort of thing, and I refuse to anyway. But that's the sort of point that clicked for me, and I was kind of like, actually, yeah, it is still working in the background. I haven't done anything for nearly 3 months now, so it's just mad. It's just crazy. Uh, it's yeah. For someone that doesn't really value themselves as that much, it's an empowering and impressive feeling to know that something I really love doing is working, and it's still working at a small scale. So we'll see where the next 6 months takes us, but obviously my plan is to be back spending again within at most 4 months. I've got plenty enough stock to hold out until then anyway, and and then just full on 100%, everything's going back into stock, making no other choices and other decisions, and then just plowing through it. But yeah, hella excited for the future. Currently living in the moment, just like slogging away at my retail job, but it is what it is. That pays the bill so that Amazon don't have to. So it is what it is. But yeah, just blessed to be in the position that I'm in from the hard work that I've put in. So just kind of wanted to put this out there, just for anyone that ever worries that they won't get to where they'll get to, or they won't achieve their financial freedom or their time freedom. Just work through whatever you've got and you will make it.